I can assure you that this will amaze not just your eyes, but also your heart and mind. I'm Princess Kimberly P. Limjoco at your service. The Philippines consists of 7,640 islands in total. Wonderful, isn't it? This is categorized into three major groups of islands. These are Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Let me take you to a place here in Luzon that will fill you with an amazing experiences. From Manila, you can ride a plane with a fare ranging from 1,900 to 2,500 pesos. And in an hour, you already arrive at a historical place called Ilocos. Of course, we can't go to Ilocos without meeting their people. We can say hello by saying, Kablaaw, or we can also say, napintas nga aldaw kinyayo amin, or good day to all of you. And also, if you wanted to introduce yourself, you can add Shak me or I am to your name. Shak me Princess. I am Princess. As we travel, we can't forget about the food. Ilocos has so much to offer. The first one is longanisa. These pork sausages are the star at any Ilocano table. The sausages from Vegan are the most famous and they are distinctly small and plump. These sausages are made from ground pork mixed with garlic, vinegar, and a mix of other local seasonings. They are delicious and have a spicy bite on it. A bite you shouldn't miss. I know you already heard of pinakbet, but this one is different among others. It is a vegetable stew made with tomatoes, eggplant, string beans, okra, and bitter gourd. The preparation of this dish varies by region, and the authentic Ilocano version uses small round eggplant and baby bitter gourd or ampalaya. Ilocano pinakbet uses a much fermented fish sauce called bagoong isda to season the dish. Go on and taste how different it is among other pinakbet.
During the travel, do you know that places have stories? Stories that are hidden within their people. When you visit a house in Ilocos and you see a couple that hides a pure story of love, that's because Ilocos holds a tradition for courtship. This begins with normal conversations and visits to a girl's home where the boy meets the girl and her family and gets to know them more. Ilocanos are also fond of having long courtships to make sure about their own feelings for each other. The boy sends some love letters and also performs harana or serenade in English as a way of expressing love. Sometimes the people in Ilocos creates a mystic ceremony. No worries, just join them. This is what they call an atang. An atang is a traditional food offering for the Ilocanos to ward off evil spirits. The most common atang to ward off sickness is a rice cake or often called sinukat or sinuman. Atang may also be a harvest offering. And usually, atang are offered for their relatives who passed away in order to commemorate and show that they are still important and are still in our heart, even if they're already gone. So you see, that's how they value their relatives. If that's not love, then I don't know what that is.
Let's head towards their art. Ilocanos are known for their traditional art, which includes weaving and pottery. Ilocanos traditionally makes the fabric abel or inabel, made of cotton fiber spun into spools of beeswax brushed yarn and woven by hand. This produces beautiful blankets, pillowcases, table mats, sweaters, and shawls. The geometric binakol or inuritan, the spirals, kusikos, and the flower known as sinat sabon are all examples of traditional designs. Only master agab abel or abel weavers through years of training and skill can perform all of these feats of ability. Pottery is an ancient art form, and in Ilocos, this tradition of molding unglazed earthen jars is called burnay. It was originally used to age vinegar, wine, and bagoong or fish paste. In Finland, the clay is kneaded by a carabao before it goes to the potter's wheel that is still spun by foot. It is then shaped into jars, dried and fired in a kiln. These fragile pieces of art combine the elements of earth, water, wind, and fire that only experts like damdamini or potters can only achieve. A wonderful ending that is just waiting for you to discover. So come and visit Ilocos. See ya!
Luzon is indeed a wonderful place, but Visayas also contains a lot of hidden gems. Visayan Islands, also known as Visayas or Visayas, has 7 main islands namely Bohol, Cebu, Leyte, Masbate, Negros, Panay, and Samar. Visayas is characterized for its mountains, plains, and their way of farming, which has been a very good source of sugarcane, corn, coconuts, bananas, tobacco, abaca, and root crops. Now, let's focus on the beautiful province called Samar. You can take a plane from Manila to Samar for a price of 3,500 to 4,792 pesos. This may sound costly, so you can also try the 2-hour ferry boat ride from Leyte, which costs 2,000 pesos including a water adventure on the way. Samar is formerly known as Western Samar. It is a province in the Philippines located in the eastern Visayas region, and the capital of this province is the Catbalogan City, which covers the western portion of the Samar Island as well as several islands in the Samar Sea located to the west of the mainland. Samar is a tourist attraction for its blessed with bountiful waters, mountains, and rainforests. Above all of this, Samar has hidden a wonderful personality behind its name. In arriving Samar, you may be confused with their language. Samar has its own distinct language for its province. A lot of people will greet you with smiles and a pure-hearted tone of their language. Samar can express their feelings through waray-waray, Cebuano, Tagalog, and English. Focusing on their own, let's take a look on their native language, which is waray-waray. Maupay nga agahain nyo, ang ngaran ko'y Kyle. Or in English, good morning to all of you. My name is Kyle, and let me guide you here in Samar. Samar has a lot of cuisines to offer. Here are a few dishes that will take your tummy for an adventure. Baduyang apasayan, or what we call as maruyang hipon, Samar's answer to Japanese tempura. Fresh shrimp, chopped green onion, salt, and pepper are mixed into a batter of flour, water, and baking powder, then fried into clumps, forming this delicious and crispy fritter. How innovative, right? Next is torta, a dish that you will see during celebrations in Samar. It is a buttery pound cake baked in pans with scalloped edges. It is usually topped with cheese, butter, and sugar. Marasa kaayo, delicious, right? But the treat isn't over yet. Now, let's move on to the traditions. Samar has a lot of traditions, mostly are traced from the pre-colonial times, like koratcha.
Koratcha is a very popular traditional dance of the waray-waray at many social gatherings, especially weddings. It is very common throughout Samar, and the couple who dance the koratcha are showered with money by the people around them. The belief is that the more money showered upon them, the more blessings will come their way. So grab a partner and marry him or her here in Samar. Farming and fishing. These are the main livelihood of the waray-waray. And, did you know, in the entire cropping season, starting from land preparation up to post-harvest, the farmers perform rituals invoking the nature spirits and ancestor spirits for a good harvest. This is also complemented by Christian customs as the recitation of novenas. Fisher folk likewise ask permission from the water spirits for safety at sea and a good catch. Their religious devotion is very evident in their celebration, like feasts honoring their patron saint. Samar is also known for their arts and craft. In fact, when you visit a traditional house here in Samar, most of you will see someone weaving. This is the traditional art of Samar. The weavers are locally known as paraglara, which are usually woman weavers. The paraglaras were taught the traditional mat weaving at an early age. It is believed that the people in Basay had been weaving mats long before the Spaniards came to the Philippines. These weavers produce a colorful art of panig. A panig or mat measures about 2 by 3 meters and as thin as a chipboard. A banig is usually made from tikog, a special wheatgrass which grows in swampy areas along rice fields, and the solid, jointless, and usually triangular stems. Banig weaving is the common source of income for most housewives here in Samar. So go try it. I'm sure they'll be glad to teach you.
And that's it for Visayas. I hope that before you leave, stay pinaurat ikaw, and I'm sure that the people will love you too. Enjoy!
Mindanao may be your last stop, but it's also the best that you can get. Take a tour here in Zamboanga. Zamboanga is located in the western part of Mindanao. Zamboanga exports different kinds of products including fishes, processed foods, coconut-based products, shell, rubber, and wooden furnitures. It was founded by the Spaniards in 1635. Its name is derived from the Malay jambangan, place of flowers, and bougainvillea, orchids, and other tropical flowers line its roadsides. Maybe it's now your time to bloom with our province. Bienvenidos, or should I say, welcome. My name is Crizzel Parilla, and welcome to Zamboanga. Couldn't understand it? That's because Bienvenidos is Chavacano or Chabacano. It is a group of Spanish-based Creole language varieties spoken in the Philippines. The variety spoken in Zamboanga City, a language that blooms with history and unity of Zamboanga. Another thing that is blooming here in Zamboanga are the fine dishes. Let me show you some dishes that will make your mouth crave. Chupa culo. Chupa culo comes from the Spanish terms chupa, to suck, and culo, behind. This platter comes with black coconut milk and paco snails cooked. The meat is held inside the shell to absorb all of the sauce's flavor. Sucking the meat out of the shell is the best and only way to eat it. Curacha is one of the most tried eats in Zamboanga. The Chavacano name is derived from the phrase, cockroach of the sea. This crustacean is abundantly found in the waters of Zamboanga. It looks like a hybrid of a crab and a lobster. Also, Zamboanga has its own portion of captivating cultures, traditions, and lifestyles that they are proud of, alongside of the different natures that carry confluence on their culture, from Sabao, Malay, Islamic, Spanish, and American. The Spanish or Hispanic culture has the strongest impact. About 50% of Zamboangueño culture anchored on España and its 3 centuries of presence.
Zamboanga Hermosa Festival. Zamboanga, known as the City of Flowers, celebrates its grand annual Zamboanga Hermosa Festival, or the popularly known as Fiesta Pilar, with 12 days and nights of events and celebrations. The beautiful city of Zamboanga welcomes thousands to the region's biggest, most extravagant celebration of the year. The 2-day celebrations are mainly in honor of the miraculous image of Our Lady of the Pilar, the Nuestra Señora del Pilar de Zaragoza, also known as the Fiesta Pilar, at the legendary Fort Pilar, who was a special fiesta in October.
Zamboanga may be the most colorful when it comes to arts. These includes weaving and revintas. Weaving can be seen in their daily clothes with different patterns such as Unga Samar diamond pattern, Sinaluan or small bisected and quartered lozenge pattern, Pusok Labong or sawtooth pattern, and Kaban Budi or triangular to rectangular pattern, patterns that they learned with their hearts.
In addition, vintas or Lapa-Lapa in local language are usually built to withstand the rough waters in Mindanao and are mostly used to transport and carry goods. These boats are famous for their striking and vibrant sails, which are made to showcase the rich culture, history, identity, and diversity of the people of Mindanao. Some vintas contain earthen wood carving, which is described as intertwined flowing lines and rhythmic geometric patterns. In the past, the presence of uke in a vinta signifies the social status of its owner.
This is the blooming life of Zamboanga. We are thankful that we get to share it with you. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you for visiting. Ta ama iyo contigo. We will forever love you and cherish your time with us. Again, I'm Crizzel Parilla, and have a great day.